share. We're here back once again, episode 95. Ain't gonna be too long, just wanna check in for 5 minutes, give y'all updates as to what's going on. Yeah, this is it, man. We check out, we're gonna leave early in the morning. Our flight's at 8. The airport is like right here, so that's cool. Gonna drop the car off, blah, 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 blah. So, me and my lady gonna get some dinner tonight. Gas up the vehicle, and then yeah, you know what I mean. We just want to enjoy the casino. You know, I started like packing up the bags and everything, all that good stuff. So it's a smooth transition, man. This was a trip for your ass. I tell you that much, because it's one thing to just you fly somewhere and you're in that city, and that's the vacation, and then you go home. We were very ambitious and adventurous with this. You know, flew to LA. We started in LA. I saw the Dresden, which was the bar that got its fame in the movie Swingers, as far as me, as far as I know. But it's a historic bar. I really wanted to go there. Went to the comedy store, saw a little bit of comedy, just saw a little bit of LA. We went to it was a farmer's market, and they were having a showing of one of the World Cup games. So, that was cool. And we went to some bar, I'm sorry, restaurant on Santa Monica Boulevard that's right next to this very LGBTQI plus friendly. The whole street is. We didn't know that. AI just told us to get some food from that area, which we did. So that was cool. That was very interesting to say the least. And so we do the LA thing. First of all, it took them 12 hours to get there between the flight, changing planes, delays, and all that. So we was beat when we got to LA. We couldn't even really enjoy LA the way we would have liked to, because like I said, we probably got there around around 6 or something like that, but we didn't get settled to damn near 8. Took a nap. Then late night we went to the Dresden, checked that out, came back. Sunday we did Santa Monica Boulevard, did farmers market and all that. And then Monday morning, boom, we drove through Mojave Desert to Vegas. And once we finally got here Monday, that was just a long drive, man. That was in hot. You don't really know heat until you experience the heat of a damn desert. It's a whole different level. They talking about dry heat is different, man. It don't feel the same. It feel worse. It's dry heat. It's not that bad. No. Heat is heat. Heat is heat is heat is heat is heat. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I see y'all popping in. Like, share, subscribe, comment. For those that follow me on a regular basis, I know what time it is. 6 o'clock over there. Here. So I know it's 9 o'clock over there. Maurice, maybe Stella Flores. Hey, was good. Aylin Domingo was good. Yeah, and subscribe to my channel. Help me blow this up. This is not gonna be my longer format as normal, because normally I do this when I commute home from work, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But obviously, I've been on the West Coast for the past week, so this is the way I have to give it up for you guys. But I'm just happy that y'all hopping in. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we drove to Mojave Desert. We exhausted once we get to Vegas, because we were gonna how did it break down? Yeah, we got here Monday. We had planned on going to Death Valley Tuesday morning, like early, but somebody advised not to, because it's the hottest place on earth, and it's in the summertime. Yeah, that's more places you go in the wintertime when the temperatures get to a cool 100, but it can get up as high as 180 out there. So we decided not to. Tuesday we pretty much we enjoyed the hotel. They have a built-in beach at this particular hotel, so that was cool. We enjoyed that. It's just so many. If you look it up, Vegas has 150 hotels, hotels and casinos, something like that. So you got to stay out here like for months just to kind of experience everything. So you got to pick and choose which you want to go, where you want to be. We stay at the Mandalay Bay, which is very nice hotel. You know what I'm saying? It has its issues. I got some jokes I wrote about it. They're not pretty put together quite yet, but it's gonna come together. One thing I will say, they have refrigerators here, but the refrigerators have their product inside of it, and if you remove anything, it's gonna charge you. And if you put something inside of it, they're gonna charge you. So that's as far as I'm gonna go with that. So if you do come out here to the Mandalay Bay, you want to save some money, do it like how we did. Bring your own cooler, you know. And it's somehow people at the desk they wound up giving us a refrigerator on the house because we had some issues with our cards and room and stuff like that. So I guess to compensate us, they gave us a fridge, so that was cool. Because refrigerators cost $35 a day to rent in this particular hotel. But I gotta rent a fridge. That's crazy. And there's no water fountains. No water fountains. Any type of water you gonna drink from the sink. You're gonna buy your own water, or worst case scenario, drink from the shower or toilet if you savage. I understand it's Vegas and there's water shortage. I kind of get it, to be honest with you. You know, water is something very valuable. You know what I'm saying? So the only type they're gonna provide for you, in a quote unquote unlimited basis, is your cleaning water. You know, shower water, sink water, toilet water. So you know they can't charge us for that. That's crazy. But you know they do work out the price somehow. You know, that's why everything is so damn expensive here. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. So Tuesday we did the beach, and then Wednesday was pretty cool because we drove to the Grand Canyon. The west side it's actually an Indian reservation. It's not the Grand Canyon where you can actually hike by yourself or whatever. Um, it's a pretty penny, but the money goes towards the Indian reservation. You know, and it's still, if you've never been to the east side or the west side, like to get to the other side of the canyon, south side or whatever, it's like an 8 hour drive from here, like 9 hours, something ridiculous. Like there's different points. There's the point that we went to takes like 2.5 hours to get to. Then there's like a middle point. That's where we originally were gonna go. Takes about 4 hours to get there. But my girl, she found like a closer spot. It just cost us more money. You know what I'm saying? But I'll pay the money to not drive as far as whatever. And then there's the other side, like the 9 hours, and it doesn't make sense to be in Vegas and drive 9 hours to see something. Like you might as well fly to Phoenix, Arizona, and if you go to Phoenix, it's 3 hours from there. So if we were ever going to go to the Grand Canyon again, the actual side where you can hike and stuff like that, it would make more sense for us to be in Phoenix. So we did that, which was cool. They have this skywalk, which costs an extra. It costs an extra $40 to walk in another part of this they made this like walkway, but it's all glass. Like the floor is glass, and you just see like thousands of feet below you. It's like a very scary, weird feeling. If you're afraid of heights, I wouldn't suggest it. And I just have this feeling like I'm always gonna like somehow trip and drop my phone into the chasm. And then even like the actual glass floor, there's like these gap spaces in between each glass panel. If you dropped your phone, it could definitely slip through that. But I didn't. Fortunately, I was holding on for dear life. For the most part, I had my AI Ray Ban, so I was doing a lot of. I took too many pictures, man. Get yourself some meta glasses if you travel. It's awesome, man. And the thing that's dope about it is that every picture that you take, it doesn't clog your phone up. It goes to the meta cloud. You know, so you have a lot more storage, you know, on your phone. And so after we did that, we came on our way back. We went to the Hoover Dam, which is cool. You know, it's one of America's great structures. So if you're around there, and it doesn't cost anything to go. But the funny thing about the Hoover Dam is, you know, they have a security checkpoint because it's a big ass dam. Somebody brings explosives or something like that, you could like destroy this part of America down here. They said, "Do you have any guns or drones?" And I was like, "No." And it's like, "Okay, just go." So it's that easy to bring guns and drones to the Hoover Dam. Just you could have them, but just say you don't have them, and they won't check you. So that's silly. But no, it was cool doing that. We did that and came back home. Wednesday night was a blur. After that, I don't really recall. Thursday was awesome because we drove to Utah. We drove through Arizona, Utah, Arizona, and Nevada. They're all close to each other. So we drove to Utah to Zion National Park, and we rented these tour guides that have these ATVs, and they took us to these like sandy caves on private property. But they got some type of deal. Like the only way you can get to it, you can't get to it with a car. You got to take these like off-road vehicles, and I got a lot of video of that. So we did that. Did the caves, got some freaking spectacular pictures, and then we came back Thursday night, took a nap, whatever, because it was just like a long ass. Did we take a nap? I think when we got back, I think we did like a quick nap, showered or whatever, and then went to Jimmy Kimmel's. That was pretty cool. We went deeper into deeper down the strip on the week, like Thursday. It was so many people, so much stuff going on. Parking is $25 everywhere. But I got a chance to go to Jimmy Kimmel's and meet some different comedians out here and make connections. That was cool. On board Marlon Baker, who's one of my day ones in comedy from Boston. He was just randomly out here. He just popped up on me, surprised me, like, oh shit. So it was good to see Marlon. Marlon used to actually do comedy out here, but he's been in Boston like for the past whatever, you know what I mean? But it was just random. It was just random. It was just good to see him. So we did that, came back. The hotel we're in, Mandalay Bay, is connected to another. It's like a black pyramid hotel called the Luxor, and then that's connected to not the I keep forgetting the name of these damn clouds, but it looks like a castle. It's not called the Excalibur. It's called, or maybe it is. I don't know. But anyway, these three hotels are connected, and you can walk. And if you don't want to walk on the strip and be hot, you can walk through these three hotels. It takes a while though. It takes like damn near 20 minutes to get from one to the next. It's a nice long walk. But they have this monorail up top. You can take the train back. You know what I'm saying? So we did that. Did a little bit of gambling. None of us won. We lost all our money. It's a waste of time. Gambling is not in the cards for us. No pun intended. And just overall, just enjoyed ourselves, man. The night is still young though. We're gonna get a nice dinner at some steak place downstairs. I might be dumb and spend like $20 more on gambling. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. We're gonna get on that plane tomorrow. Fly back to Connecticut. We got a connector flight out of ATL, the A. That's gonna suck. But long story short, in theory, if there's no delays or anything like that, should be back home in Connecticut like 9:30 tomorrow night. But and then it's real funny. Got the next work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we're gonna turn around and for 4th of July weekend we are going to Vermont. Yeah, we're doing the opposite. Everybody 4th of July they like to go south or go to hot places or whatever. We doing it different. We're gonna go up north, and we may even go to Canada. We're gonna be right on the border. We're still thinking about that. So yeah, hope you friends have yourself a great weekend. It's already just so late. I'm on the West Coast. Time difference is different. It's still different. It's still sunny outside. I know it's dark over there for those that are watching me. And as I tell all my young up-and-coming comedians, there is no such thing as writer's block. The comedy guys have not given you anything new to put on that page. It's just their way of telling you to work out the things that they already gave you. Stay away from the nonsense. Stay away from the negativity. Stay away from gossip. Stay away from the rumors. Stay away from the foolishness. Focus on the funny and lead with love. Because life is not something that happens in spite of you. Life is an experience for you to behold, so get to beholding. Holla at y'all, and I'll see y'all Monday. I'll actually be back to my regularly scheduled time. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about these abbreviated episodes, but I just didn't want to break the pattern. I want to keep these going. Even though I wasn't on time, I was still here every day, Monday, Tuesday. When I hit y'all with 5 episodes since I've been out here, I hit y'all with 5 episodes since I've been out here. You know what I'm saying? It was quick, it was sweet, it was short. Hey, but I still did it. I'll let y'all. Peace.